Carla Hall is joining us on this Juneteenth. She has some meaningful recipes for us on this very important day. But first, let's take a look at the history behind it. Culture and camaraderie. Juneteenth, for many African Americans across the country, is about taking a moment to enjoy the progress of the community while paying homage to its struggle. Widely considered to be African Americans' true Independence Day, the holiday originated in Texas, where the last 250,000 people still being held in slavery finally learned from Union soldiers they were free, nearly 3 years after the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed.
There are stories of people dancing in the streets, and from that moment forward, that would have been June 19th, 1865. The following year, there are celebrations documented as early as 1867.
Juneteenth celebration!
Resulting in celebrations of music, parades, and food. Meaning is draped in every part of the celebration today.
Juneteenth fabulous fries.
And the food of Juneteenth is no exception. Red foods like strawberry pies, red velvet cakes, red punch, and more are a must-have. The colors symbolizing the blood of those lost during the struggle for emancipation.
For a lot of people, that's the same thing about why are there red foods? But there is symbolism behind it. African Americans are uniquely connected to American foodways like no other group of Americans, making do, making amazingness out of things that someone may not value.
But in addition to the food, the celebrations serve as an ode to ancestors, a day of collective thank you to a people who made a way out of no way.
And Chef Carla Hall, author of Carla Hall's Soul Food, joins us live now from her home in Washington, D.C. Good morning, Carla.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing great, Carla. And as we just saw, Juneteenth has been acknowledged in the black community since the last slaves were finally freed in Texas, more than 2 years after emancipation. But this year, we see companies like Twitter who have officially deemed it a day off for their employees, and now there's a big push to declare the national holiday. What does it mean to you to see this day finally get its due?
I think it's about time. I think when you think of Juneteenth, it was about informing people. Information is power. And so this is not just Black history. This is America's history. And I think America should celebrate. It's also an opportunity for schools to teach Black history as American history. So let's get with it, school board.
I love it. I love it. That's great. And we're going to actually commemorate this day by starting off with some amazing food from you. You've got dry rub pork tenderloin served with barbecue sauce. So tell us why you chose this as the centerpiece for your Juneteenth celebration.
So I chose this, with a nod to Texas. I decided to do barbecue. I chose pork. I'm from Tennessee. I know Texans, brisket, I get it. So I have a pork tenderloin here. I have a dry rub with several spices. You all have the recipe. And I'm just going to dump it in my bowl and mix up these spices, which become not only the dry rub for the pork, but part of the barbecue sauce that I'm going to be putting on the pork. So I sprinkle this on, I let it sit for 2 hours or overnight, and then I oil it, and then I pop it in the pan. It's so easy and so delicious.
Oh, it's looking good. Of course, we need some sides to go with it, Carla. You don't know this about me, but I've got a thing for potato salad, and I understand that you've got a twist here with sweet potatoes and curry. Why is this the perfect Juneteenth side dish?
So sweet potatoes are very prominent in Africa as well as soul food in the States. So I decided to do a sweet potato salad, and to commemorate the curry that is throughout Africa and the Caribbean because of the spice root, I wanted to do a curried mayo to put in it. So in here I've got mayo, sour cream, and some bread and butter pickles. I put in some apple cider vinegar. I love that tang. I have some curry powder, black pepper, and salt. And then I'm just going to mix that up. And then in my potato salad, you will see the potatoes, three colors of peppers, and egg. And then I'm going to dump this in here. This all gets folded in, and it's all easy and delicious. And I'm just going to move all of this. I don't need to do that for y'all. Y'all know what folding looks like. Here we have, I mean, if you don't know what folding looks like, y'all know what folding looks like. Y'all know what folding looks like. And look.
What are you adding on top there, Carla?
I'm adding some scallions just to finish it. You put that on right before you serve it.
You really making us hungry. I'm from Texas. We do love our brisket, but you know what? That pork is good too. We eat everything in Texas, and I did not know Whit had a thing for potato salad. I'm learning something.
I do.
Every day I come here, I learn something new about Whit.
See, information is power. That's what we do on Juneteenth. You see how you got that information?
So Carla, what's your favorite way to serve these two dishes?
So my favorite way, I love it like this, but I also love doing the pork on a sandwich, you know, but here I'm just going to slice it and I'm going to have the barbecue sauce on the side. I cook it to medium, which is so beautiful.
We
nice
usually have food
roll.
demos here in the studio. We have nothing today.
The social distance is killing us right now.
That is hard to look at with the hunger I'm feeling right now. But also, hey, you might get thirsty when you're eating all this food, and we just saw that red is that traditional color to celebrate Juneteenth. You made a really refreshing drink to go with this. It's red. What does it symbolize?
So this symbolizes, like Tanya said in her piece, it symbolizes the blood that was shed by the enslaved people. So not only is that, about the blood that was shed, but also when you think about the economic opportunities from watermelon and strawberries that are grown around Juneteenth. So that was one of the things that the enslaved people were doing. They were growing and selling their watermelons and their strawberries, and not only the hydration and the nutrients which are in watermelon, and because of that, they were demonized with watermelon. So when you think about people talking about, blacks and watermelons, and it signifies laziness, didn't come from us. So this is also why it was demonized, because of that economic opportunity that they had.
Well, Carla, thank you for the information, the conversation, and, of course, the mouth-watering food as well. We love you, Carla. Thank you so much. You can get Carla's recipes on our website, goodmorningamerica.com. And if you don't have the chance to cook up a feast like Carla's, consider picking up some food from Black-owned restaurants, a chef or caterer. Many Black-owned restaurants were hit especially hard during the pandemic. No doubt.
That's right. And ABC News is presenting a primetime special commemorating the holiday and its significance titled Juneteenth, a celebration of overcoming. That airs tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC. Lots of information in that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.